Conny-Land is the largest amusement park in all of Switzerland. This is a small but quirky park with some one-of-a-kind attractions. Most coaster enthusiasts know of this place for the weird packed shuttle coaster named Cobra, but there are some downright bizarre non-coasters here merging multiple different ride systems into one. So in this video, I will rank this park's top 10 rides. Before starting the video, it is worth noting two rides that will be excluded. For the 2023 season, the park unveiled Crazy Professor. This is an enclosed drop tower standing 65 feet or 20 meters tall. It has some show scenes on the way up, and the drop appears to have good force to it. The ride looks exactly like Fantasiana's Knight's Ride Tower, which is one of my favorite drop towers anywhere. Knight's Ride was built by ABC Rides, while Crazy Professor is built by RES, who was founded by the former CEO of ABC Rides. Considering how similar these two drop towers are in terms of specifications, I suspect it may ride similarly, which would easily allow it to place in the top 2 if not number 1. Then for the 2024 season, the park is adding a dueling RES rollerball coaster. I previously made a review for the single model. In short, it's not for thrill seekers. The ride is heavily braked, so you will never invert and barely even rock. However, this keeps the ride suitable for families, if they aren't too intimidated by the ride's looks. Assuming it rides exactly like the other ones out there, this would probably place towards the middle of the list. Number 10. Salebond. This is a little self-operated zipline. Not too thrilling, but I like how it passes over a midway. Number 9. Rucha. This is a slide consisting of a big quad down. It's not as fast as some, but you may feel yourself lift off the slide with a good push at the start. Number 8. Piratenschiff. This is a Zamperla swinging ship. It has a decent cycle in terms of length, and you'll get some weightlessness on the max swings if you're on the ends of the boat. Number 7. Auto Scooter. This is a set of Reverchon bumper cars. You have an open arena with plenty of cars, and those cars will have decent speed and power, so you can cause some satisfying collisions. Number 6. Wild Vassarbon. This is a little log flume from Zamperla. The ride's lone drop isn't too strong as it's on the smaller side, but there is some western theming along the course to make up for it. Number 5. Space Shot. This is the park's tallest ride, so it offers the best view. It's your standard SNS Space Shot standing about 18 stories tall, but there's no warning for the launch and you'll get a little bit of airtime at the top. Number 4. Voodoo Island. This is a bizarre cross of a river rapids ride and a splash battle. You ride in a spinning boat, and you need to take aim at several themed targets, adding a degree of difficulty. Then the experience culminates in a small but shallow drop, but you'll spin going down it, and it's something you don't usually get in this type of ride. Number 3. Dino Attack. This is a solid Zamperla shooting dark ride. You ride in 4-person jeeps. The front 2 riders are given guns to fire at targets. The guns have laser sights, and most targets seem to work. Most figures were static, but there were some adjacent TV screens that would react when nearby targets were activated. Number 2. Mammoot Tree. This may appear to be an ordinary sky ride, but it's anything but. The gondola will wildly bounce up and down throughout the experience. Then you go inside a giant tree. I don't want to spoil what happens, but I'll say there are some interesting effects in there, both from a ride perspective and visually. If you want to know exactly what happens, check out my separate review for this one-of-a-kind ride. I was left speechless with what happened in there. And coming in at number 1 is Cobra. This packed shuttle coaster is so odd, and it alone makes it worth visiting this park. You start with a beyond vertical backwards lift. It is freaky between the jolt when the catch car engages and the angle you're pulled up. Then the resultant drop is incredible, offering airtime and a great free-falling sensation. On the outward leg, the bunny hills offer some faint airtime, and then you have an insanely forceful circular vertical loop. You then stall out on the scorpion tail, getting a terrifying visual that you'll go over the edge, plus insane hang time. And then you roll backwards and experience the layout in reverse. The backwards trip is pretty mild outside the loop. It is much slower this time, so the hang time is wonderful. The ride does shuffle quite a bit, but the ride has some really interesting forces to make it a lot of fun. And as an added bonus, the trains feature forwards and backwards seating, so there's a lot of re-ride value trying all the different seats. See my full review if you want to learn more about this ride. So those are the top 10 rides I experienced at Conny-Land. As I noted at the start, the park is only getting better. What are your favorite rides at the Swiss theme park, or thoughts on any of the ones I mentioned? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this countdown, I would appreciate it if you gave this video a like, and you consider subscribing, because there'll be a lot more roller coaster and amusement park videos here at Canopy Coaster. Thanks for watching.